So we got the ripples, the frequencies running through. Whole back layer has been made. Got the regular clouds moving briskly. The above layer, artificial layer, isn't moving. I mean, likely slightly. And it's being maneuvered. You can see the little lines in the frequencies and the little puffs that appear. It's all signs of it being manipulated. Up here, more residue, more lines and frequencies. And you'll see it doesn't move. Clouds are moving right past it, doesn't move. So what's holding it in place? What's holding it in place? The big scientific mystery. We're gonna need Bill Nye. This guy's sneaking up on me here. Who you sneaking up on? Let's see what's going on here. Total backdrop of white, nice puffy clouds. None of this white should be here. This is disgusting what this is turning into, and you'll notice it turns very quickly. As you're watching it, you'll notice this smear layer of filth aerosol starts changing right before your eyes. The little puffs and the ripples, and it all changes right before your eyes. It's just a layer. It's a manipulated, purposeful layer, and it's not hard to figure out. No one grew up with this stuff. 20 years ago, you know, unless you're not that old on this planet, no one grew up with this stuff. These lines are crisscrossing in different ways out here. You know, if it is gonna have lines, they're gonna travel in the same direction. They're not gonna make right angles. You know, that's ridiculous if someone's gonna tell you that these lines should make right angles in the sky. This patch here is going east-west. This patch here is going north-south. You know, the sky doesn't have all little patches of different directions. This dude's sneaking up on me here. This is just filthy nasty. When people come out and say, oh, it's a sunny day, looking straight ahead, you're gonna make sure they don't look up. And they say, oh, what a nice day. Big puffy clouds moving through this little patches of garbage. It's quite sad people, you know, believe this is accidental geoengineering or it's contrails. It's sad. And the ones that study it don't believe it. They're just pushed to say it, or they can't, they're living in denial. They can't accept the fact that there shouldn't be a layer of filth behind the moving clouds. Clouds moving briskly. Other layers trapped there. Something hurt on filming here. Where is he? And these pilots know. They know they're flying through it too. And they're really just sucking it up. Because they know they can't go out and get another job. They don't want to go get trained in a new field. So, a lot of people take the easy route. They know what they're flying past. It ain't rocket science. Look at this. Changed already. changed already. Disgusting. Little bitty puffy baby little cotton ball clouds. Frequencies, you know. And the whole sky is blasted out. And the animals get to suffer the consequences. The birds gotta fly higher up in this garbage. But got a total line. Big color. Oh my god, there's colors around the sun. It may not show up here. But this is just nasty. This is a layer, and it's meant to filter the sunlight. So people don't realize whatever's going on with the temperature. And they'll sacrifice the climate to keep people ignorant while they do what they want to do, whether they're melting the Arctic. You know, there's articles going back to 1912. 1912, New York Times plans to melt the Arctic by building jetties off the west coast, steer the jet stream up into Alaska, North Pole area, melt it, and make shipping routes. So they had this idea since 1912, yet people say, oh, they're not trying to melt the Arctic, they wouldn't do that because they can't comprehend it. 1912, look it up, they were talking about doing that. So, you think they're not looking to do that now when resources are supposedly getting scarce? So they wouldn't be looking to do something like that, really? Come on. You can see on the corner of the house, that layer is not moving. Stuck there. Which is ideally what you'd want to do if you're trying to block the sun. You want what you put up there to stay right there. You don't want it to dissipate, you don't want it to spread out, you want it to stay right there. It's disgusting. So everything matches up, the hair test, the soil tests, what you see in the sky, what's coming out, the patents, everything matches up. But people still want to deny it. You know, at some point, it's not coincidences anymore. Not coincidences anymore, you know. It's beyond looking and quacking like a duck at this point. It's you know, if it was a cop picking up someone on the street, they'd throw your ass in jail because there'd be so many matches. For what's going on here, this guy's too high to make any trail. I mean, too low to make any trail. And the pilots see exactly what they're flying through. They got something called aerotoxic syndrome for particles getting into the air cabins, and their pilots are getting sick from it. And the airline industry won't recognize it as a condition. This way they don't have to pay out medical disability on it. And these people are still standing up for the airline industry because that's all they got. You know, sometimes it's hard to bite the hand that feeds you. It doesn't make it right, but they're afraid to bite the hand that feeds them and say anything. You know, that's just logic. Been proven many a times. You got women that stay with their abusers because, you know, it's the hand that feeds them. So that's kind of what's going on here. These people are sticking behind their abuser because they're afraid of you know, venturing out into the unknown. So they'd rather stick with what they know and keep playing stupid. While people recognize it at this point, you know, meteorologists all playing stupid, climatologists playing stupid. People are getting smart quick. Too much information out there. So if you're still in denial and you think this layer of stuff is natural, you're time to shut off the basketball game and the football game and you know, do a little research. Weekly conferences about geoengineering, these people saying we need to get it going, and Department of Defense saying we need to research it, which, you know, they're not going to tell you what stage they're at. Everyone thinks their ego's so big that they're going to be informed of every little step. You know, these people conducting this don't need a whole slew of people outside their doorstep protesting it or getting in the way of it. They don't want you in the way, and they're going to do it, conduct it so you're not in the way. Not hard. Look at these layers. Oh my God. The lines. Little puffs, smears. You know, this is just disgusting. Looks like someone threw up all over the sky, is what it looks like. These clouds are moving quick. You can see how quick they're moving. And that layer up there is not moving. Hilarious. Hilarious. And you can go back and forth with these trolls. And they'll comment with you for a couple comments, but then once you start throwing studies at them and articles, then they disappear. Because they say, oh shit, this guy knows a little something. But I don't even think it's worth wasting your time with them. Just let them be. Let them be. Let them think they're having their fun. Let them think they're getting their point across. Because no one's really paying attention to them anyway. Not even worth getting angry over these idiots. Let them think they're accomplishing something, get their little paycheck. And they can sell out everybody, their neighbors, their family, their planet, the animals, you know. Good luck. That's a lot of karma to build up. Think you're gonna escape it? I doubt it. I doubt it. Good luck, Chuck.